I meant to hit the start recording button. There we go. All right, hey VOD people, welcome in. You're just a little late. We're doing some house flipper later, and we're starting with PowerWash Sim. I gotta get better at hitting that record button immediately upon startup. Anyway, is the sound not working? Is there no sound? Do I have it muted? Let's find out, shall we? Options, audio. Master volume is all the way down. That would do it, wouldn't it? Let's put her all the way up and see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. I have the actual like sounds of the thing turned down a bit. So I keep wanting to say House Flipper. I've played a good bit of Power Wash Sim on my own. And so I'm gonna be familiar with a lot of these locations. But I wanted to do it on stream because again, another nice chill House Flipper adjacent game to just pick up and put down at will. Something satisfying to look at while you listen to a rat man speak. Okay, we need to focus in. Not that hard, but we need to focus in a little bit. Sort of focus up here. There's a lot of work to be done. Lot of work to be done. Not a whole ton of things to do and say. But no, yeah, it'll be another more empty game. Give me a chance to like communicate with you guys on what's going on channel wise and what we're doing in game kind of matters. Like it's an alright playthrough. It'll give me an opening to just kind of do a just chatting segment, but not really, you know, without actually having to do the commitment that is not having a game running. 'Cause that's scary in like a live format to not have something at my disposal constantly to talk about. Come on, get off the windows. I don't know if this is safe. Like, I fear I'm gonna, like, scratch the paint or something, you know? Is the problem here. There we go. There's one window done. And another one. Heyo, look at us. We're just moving through here. I wish the whole game were as simple as this first level makes it out to be, you know? Just a simple little game about power washing, and that's it. Whereas later you get to deal with rust. I hate dealing with rusty surfaces in this game. I really do. They're such a pain to get clean. And it kind of takes away from, like, the satisfying nature of the game. You know? Come on, get in there. Get in there. Okay, let's see if we can get down a little bit and do a little cleaning that way. See, this is a game, unlike with, like, House Flipper, where it's, oh, I'm definitely gonna finish every job I take. This one, I wouldn't be so sure about, you know? I wouldn't be so certain that I'm definitely gonna finish every single one given to me to completion. Because, you know, they're easy, but, like, it's so easy to miss up and finish 99% of a job here. As opposed to House Flipper, where it's like, oh yeah, the things that I need to do are marked and very easy just to get done, rather than, you know, sit on them. And so I'm able to actually go in depth and do that there, whereas here it's like, yeah, no, just clean all the dirt. And it's like, yeah, sure, but like, what do I do then? No, you just clean all the dirt. That's the game. Yeah, but where is this last piece of dirt that I'm missing? I don't know, press tab and see if you can find it, you know? Fine, I'll press 2. I hate game tutorials like this, where they force you to, do the tutorial, even if you know the tutorial. Yes, I know, I don't need help. Funny thing about why C is my crouch here, it's actually because, for a very brief amount of time, my control key, my, like, left control key specifically on my keyboard decided not to work. Like, it just wouldn't function. It was so weird. It's fine now, though. It just, like, had, like, a small period where it's like, no, I'm not doing that today. You know? And that sucked, because then I had to, like, come up with, keybind workarounds for not control. I was streaming at the time, and you can see, like, old Half-Life 1 footage where I'm desperately trying to work around the fact that, like, I don't have access to, my control key. you know, and I had to like I had to remap crouch, and I was trying to like adjust to having crouch remapped on there. God, I was doing Half-Life 1 content for so long. Like, there was just so much there to get through between Half-Life 1 and its expansions. I'm not gonna say that I'm glad to be out of that, but I think I've had enough in terms of like streaming it. Like, I think I'm satisfied with the amount of Half-Life 1 that I've streamed. Obviously, I'm probably gonna come back for like a mapper day at some point and look through like gold source maps. I'm not saying that we're like donezo or anything, but like we're pretty close to done with like I think we're completely done with all like the main Valve produced content for Half-Life 1. Half-Life 2 though, we've barely scratched the surface. Like we're just still playing through that. I was gonna actually play more of that today until I decided that I wanted to do PowerWash Sim as my first half instead. I hate having duplicate streams is the issue. Like, I really hate having my streams duplicate on themselves. Wherein, like, you know, oh, I streamed Half-Life 2 and House Flipper. And then Wednesday, I'm going to stream Half-Life 2 and House Flipper. And then Thursday, I'm going to stream Half-Life 2 and or, like, Saturday, I'm going to stream Half-Life 2 and House Flipper. Which wouldn't happen, but, like, that's why it wouldn't happen. It's just because, I don't know, consistency is fine. Consistency is a virtue. But, like, too much of it can be easily too much. Alright, where are we missing? Alright, job's almost done. We've got, like, the smallest amount more to do here. But no, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, right, consistency. Consistency is absolutely a virtue. But there's always too much of a good thing. Always, always, always a chance you'll have too much of a good thing. That wet rubber texture really is something, huh? I like it. I dig it. Oh god, I didn't even touch this tire, like, at all. Just give him a spray around. There we go, and then that's that. Then we can get up under here. Sad thing, I actually had to get rid of my existing save data to be able to stream this start to finish like this. I don't even know if I'll finish it, but it's nice to have that lineage, you know? Oh my god, there's so much on that bumper right there that I just missed. Alright, come on. Ah, it's just because of the angle, huh? Oh! What a satisfying thing to have happen. Okay, I didn't know it was as low as I could get already. Alright, is that it? Oh, it does mark what I need to do. It's up there in the top left. Window. Which window? Not this one, not the windscreen. Not... Oh, this window, yes. Yes. There are, like, trace amounts on that window there. Stuff that I never, ever would have noticed. Wing mirror. Oh, God, I didn't even touch these. There we go, that's one. Let me swing around and get the other one. Job complete! There we are, first job done. Now for the most satisfying part. Get to watch ourselves complete this job at high speed. Even though the game kind of cheats a little bit in making these later on. This one was fine. Alright. Perfect. Alright, now we can move on to doing a larger job, which I am hype about being able to do. Haha. Let's see how much of this game we can knock out in one go, because I'm thinking we can get quite a bit of it done without a terrible amount of issue. Alright, so first things first. We got this whole, like, we got this fence, we got this walkway here. I think I want to start with just these rocks, because that'll be easy to clean one by one without a terrible amount of hassle. Oh my god, look at that clean spot I made on the fence. Look how off color that is. Yikes. Fear I may have my work cut out for me here on this one. That's alright. I really don't mind sitting down and washing away some of this. But no, yeah, this is gonna serve as sort of like another nice, chill game to play. I'm always down for those. Always, always. Gotta get these rocks cleaned. Plus, I need to get better. I need to get better at being able to, like, talk about things while, like, nothing is happening on screen. Because this game presents me minimal to talk about while I do the job, you know? I guess we could go ahead and get this section of fence if we wanted to. Yeah, that might be a good starting point. How's the house not coded too? I don't know. Because it is a video game, I would assume. That would be my best assumption. Is that it's a video game, and so they can't do that, you know? Because then I'd have to leave and do the whole house too. There we are. There we go. Hey, that's a sound we like to hear. So is that. Yes, yes, yes. PowerWash Sim, though, can be very lenient on what does and does not count as fully completed. Whereas, like, last thing, it was, like, kind of rough. But, like, on the larger the surface, the more wiggle room you have on how much of it you actually have to clean. And so, you know, just do a little two-step here and get that cleaned up. Could you imagine, like, there's somebody cleaning your home with a power washer, and you look out there and they're just doing a little jig while they fill out the rest of the fence there. All right. Up we go. Up we go. Up, up, and away. Yip, yip. Yep, yep. This game gives me so many different ways to control it. It's insane. Alright, continue. You know what? What if I do it segment by segment instead? Start, like, washing away these little triangles. You gotta make a game of it for yourself, really. At the end of the day, when'd the water flow stop? You really gotta get that stuff out of the way as soon as possible and, like, get down to just the fun of it. If you're not having fun, then what does it matter, you know? A very nice life philosophy. It's very hard to maintain that, though. Not the greatest in terms of, like, being able to get things done. But usually if I'm not having fun doing a thing, then I just simply won't do it. When it comes to, like, I mean, of course, there are things like cleaning and whatnot. Those have their own fun about them, though. There are things that, like, you have to do, and I'm not saying, like, shirk your responsibilities just because they're not fun. But, like, streaming. The day I stop having fun on stream is the day that I stop streaming, honestly. I just, I wouldn't be able to sit and make myself get up and stream. Like, sometimes there are days when I really don't wanna, but for the sake of keeping up my schedule for the days that I do want to, I do it. But, like, I mean, just as a whole, like, if, like, oh, I don't want to stream, and I know I'm not gonna have fun streaming anymore, then I will just disappear. I have no qualms about just all out and upright stopping the stream and just leaving. You know? That's not like a threat or anything to, like, keep me entertained. I just mean that, like, you know, should take that more as an assurance of just, like, I definitely would not be here doing this if I wasn't having fun doing it. And, like, yeah, it's not the most fun right now, like, this very moment. Like, I'm sweaty. I have nothing to drink right now because I just finished my drink a minute ago, before stream started. And, you know, not a whole lot to complain about, honestly. I'm trying to find things to make my point easier. But no, it's just, it's hot, and I don't really want to be doing much of anything. And it's not, like, it's not specifically anti-streaming. But, like, my point is that I'm still doing it because I know I'm gonna have fun during the stream at some point. And, like, I'm having fun right now enough. Like, I'm not miserable right now. And that's always a plus, not being miserable, you know? Always a plus, that is. Anyway, not much more to be said on that subject. I don't want to dwell and seem like a grump because I'm just talking about how much fun or unfun streaming can be. Alright, let's knock out the rest of this walkway. I do enjoy, like, I think my approach to House Flipper and my approach to this are very similar when it comes to just, like, segmenting off and focusing on one bit and then going forward and focusing on another bit. Ooh, got a little off track there. And just, like, you know, working it out in patches, no matter what. You know, just getting it done. Alright, let's see. What else do we have to do? A lot of things. A lot of things. We can do this real quick. This will be small and easy. Heyo. Another item done. I like to give everything a pass over and try to finish it. And then, you know, at the very end, I come back through. I double check things and I go back over spots that I definitely missed. Because, like, if I get 99% of this big walkway done and I'm missing 1% of it, just because I don't hear a ding, I'm not going to worry about it instantly most of the time. I'm going to just go off and finish everything else. Like this, that's more manageable, where I can just sort of knock it out, you know? Alright, what are we doing? I want to get these stairs done. I want to get this walk path down here done. Where to begin? Where to begin? Well, we already started on this huge walkway. So we ought to finish, you know? Really gotta knock that out since we're already started on it. Oh, well, that's a little unflattering. Little blemish in my line work here. And there? No? Oh, I gotta clean the underside here. Gotta really get up in there, I think. Switch to a wider lens while we're getting up in there to maintain the same, like, reach. Or rather, the same width with the same amount of reach. See what I mean? See what I mean about how this game gives you, like, minimal to talk about? And so it's nice practice. It's nice practice for upcoming things. Things that I am yet to announce. Like, if I ever want to, like, do a just chatting stream for one reason or another, I have the opportunity. Does that count? That counts, yes. Go ahead and knock that out. But no, we're gonna go ahead and get this wall out of the way so that when we're focused on top side, we can go ahead and finish everything there. My goodness. Did it do anything for me? It is, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm just blind, but some of this dirt I cannot see without using tab. And I feel like that's a little lame. that they would make it in such a way that I would need to use tab to see some of it. It's like some of it stands out, but like there's spots like that right there that I would have never seen had they been elsewhere. Maybe, but like it's already a kind of busy texture. Wonder how they handled this. I bet they did it like this gives me just like boring Mario Sunshine vibes almost. Not to say this is terribly boring, but compared to Mario Sunshine, it's a good bit boring, yeah. Do little waves. Ooh. But no, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, oh, what if I like I had to use traditional like hard working career path. I think this might be a decent option, honestly. You know, just power washing things. Some sort of cleaning position. With a piece of heavy machinery that I very much should not be operating. Oh, there's grime hiding in the cracks and crevices down here. What a sneaky little bit of dirt. There we go, 2 at a time. There we are. Up, up. What else? Alright, next step then. Let's go ahead and get that crack dealt with, since we're already dealing with those. But no, I bet they handled it similar to how they did Mario Sunshine's Goop, where they have, like, the map, and then they have, like, a alpha texture map thing with just the dirt placement. You know? I bet that's what they did. I mean, if I had to do it, that's probably how I'd handle it, but I'm no game developer, so what do I know, really? Just because that's how I'd do it doesn't mean that's necessarily how it's done. Maybe there's some easier method developed since a game that came out in 2001, you know? Mayhaps. 2002, I think, actually. Yeah, no, Luigi's Mansion is 2001. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, I want to go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and clean that out. You know, I heard somebody pose the question, or the, like, a version of, like, the monkeys typewriters thing, but about, you know, if you gave enough monkeys acoustic guitars, eventually they'll play Wonderwall. And I thought that was a very interesting thing beyond the obvious joke, you know? Very neat. Okay, follow the line. Done. Yeah. That's what I like. Okay. So now we've successfully sectioned this off. Let's go ahead and section this off, too. While I'm here. And then clean this up, because this is just a flat, long surface. This isn't going to do me any harm to go ahead and have cleaned. Okay, that's leaving residue behind. Never mind. No wider than this, then. But no, I was thinking, like, you know, apparently Gorilla Sign Language is fake. It's not real, and that really upset me to find that out, by the way. Because that was a semi-recent, like within the last, like, year thing that I found out of just, like, fuck, monkeys or, like, gorillas and, like, apes aren't able to learn sign language. That was all a hoax. Come on. That sucks. I don't know how you'd even begin to fake something like that, though. But maybe instruments. Maybe instruments. Because that's not really a language. Like, it's not like they'd have to understand the complexities of language to make music. I'm not saying that if you gave a gorilla a piano, they'd be able to play it really effectively. But I feel like you could teach them that. Like, I think at least that is within their realm of understanding. Could you imagine the game just gives me one of those silly little in-game messages that says, no, you fucking can't. You absolutely could not teach a gorilla to do that. What are you on about, you idiot? Someone else chimes in. But no, I feel like you could teach a monkey to play Wonderwall if you really tried. Oh my god, the game is gonna keep throwing me these text messages, huh? Anyway, let's knock this out. Doop-de-doo. But no, yeah, I feel like you could definitely teach a monkey to play some sort of an instrument, even if it's just the spoons. The spoons aren't very complicated. I don't know how to play the spoons, but I can tell you it's not a very complicated instrument. Yeah, they could. I don't think they're gonna be reading sheet music or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like you could teach a monkey to play Wonderwall by ear if you could first teach them how to operate a musical instrument. But no, I don't mean that like you could fake them playing an instrument. You obviously could do that. That's super easy. But like faking an actual gorilla knowing sign language just seems a little difficult, you know? Like why would you bother? That's why I never questioned it like ever was because like, oh yeah, I'm sure they could do that. You know? Because like why would someone claiming to be a scientist go out of their way to fake that? I just don't see what you stand to gain as a scientist doing that. I mean, obviously there's monetary gain in it of like, oh, come speak with a gorilla, you know, via an interpreter. But like and people like to cite it being fake as like, oh, that gorilla had no intelligence whatsoever. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. Like, yeah, maybe teaching it sign language is a stretch, but like I don't think it's impossible that that thing like knew what was going on and at least understood to like dogs understand certain language. They understand. They make correlation that certain words mean certain things. So why not a gorilla? Hmm? I've never seen anybody give me a good reason for that. Cause like there are dogs that like speak with those buttons. Are you gonna tell me that's fake too? I mean, probably, but like it's all word association to them. It's not like they actually know. Maybe it's something like that where like they don't actually speak the language, but they know what certain words. Like they know if they sign the word, if they do these hand motions and sign the word orange, they'll be given an orange. Like I don't. Maybe that's as far as it goes, but like I want to believe. Exactly. I don't understand. Even if it was fake in that case, it's not that doesn't mean it's impossible. I could totally believe that that's a thing with zero scientific zoological background at all. Anyway, let's get these rocks wiped. See what I mean? This game presents an interesting side of just, that this game presents an opening to say stupid garbage like that I can't say while mowing down Combine and zombies, you know? Gives me an opening to show you all how stupid I really am. Alright, let's focus on getting these rocks clean, shall we? This little like pond area. It's a nice back garden. I don't see that very often. Yeah, I'll speak with a gorilla. You put me in front of a gorilla, I'll talk to him. Why not? I'll learn sign language for the express purpose of maybe being able to speak to a gorilla. Let me determine it for myself, God. I don't know, though. Maybe the gorilla has some opinions I wouldn't like. Not implying that a gorilla could be racist or anything, but like maybe the gorilla, like, could you imagine like going and speaking to a gorilla and they just have super conservative views on politics? Like they just want to talk about the socio political state of the world and they're just hella racist. Yeah. No, yeah, it's scary. Genuine possibility. New Black Mirror episode. Gorillas call you slurs. That's the point. That's it. Cause like I'm not saying I look at like shit like Planet of the Apes and go, oh yeah, that could happen. That's scary because it could really happen. You know, it's not like I'm not that stupid. I just, I just feel like with enough time and effort you could get it to be real. I feel like there are a lot of animals. I feel like there are a lot of animals that are just like their intelligence is hindered by their biology. Like dolphins. Dolphins are little bastards, and so I don't feel bad for them at all. But like, it is kind of upsetting that like dolphins are apparently smarter than us, and the only thing stopping them is their biology and the fact that they are in a dolphin body. You know. I don't know. I just wonder what some animals would say if they were given human vocal cords and the ability to speak. Are they as stupid as they seem? Or do we just misunderstand? People are very good at misunderstanding. It's one of their best features. It's just what they're good at. Imagine each individual rock on this thing counts. See, now I'm focused in, because now I'm like actually trying to make sure that this is clean to a degree. Oh, come on. That's like spotless. There's like the smallest amount of dirt in like cracks and crevices. And then, oh, there's this whole underside that I missed here. Get him. Ah! Like, I don't know. Sometimes the dirt is hidden a bit too well. Like, it feels like they don't understand that, like, what people find satisfying about this game is not that we're able to clean things to completion, but that rather that we're able to, that we're able to make dark surface not dark anymore. At least that's my take on it, is that, like, yeah, sure, this game is wonderfully satisfying. Problem with that, is, in my opinion, is that, okay, well, that's all the rocks and stuff done. I mean, I guess we could continue inward and finish this. But this is a lot compared to what's out there. I guess I could do it. Yeah. It's terrible that, like, anything smarter than, or as smart as us immediately just, like, becomes, like, an absolute terrible being. Because, like, I don't know, that's a thing. I think morality is, like, a strictly human emotion. And that scares me for the idea that, like, what if there's other life out there, you know? Out in space somewhere, and they don't have morals like we do. And of course their morality is going to be different if they have it, but what if they don't have any at all? Has anyone considered if they're just still, like, You know, if they just don't quite grasp those concepts, but, like, are really good at other shit, like space travel, I guess. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's spooky. Like, I'm not scared of alien life by any means, but there are some bad outcomes, potentially. The more scary part is what happens when we know for sure. Because it's like, it's almost a done deal that there's definitely life out there somewhere. Not to sound like a conspiracy nut, but the universe is just simply too big for us to be the only sentient life forms. But, like, I think that, like, uh, I think that, like, you know, once we know for certain that, like, yes, there are aliens, they live here, and they look like this, you know, and this is like actual fact that aliens exist, you know, because it's like, yeah, it's basically a fact at this point, but it's like Schrodinger's alien at the moment. Nobody really knows. Maybe there are people out there who know for sure who are just hiding it. Now that's a conspiracy for you. Not to get too deep into that, because I'm not much of a conspiracy nut myself. Let's see. Knock that out. See if we can bring this in a little bit. Come on. Give me this. But no, yeah, it's not that, it's not that I'm so deadly certain that they're aliens. It's just that, like, there's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. Like, there's a slim chance that there's not. And that we are just a miracle anomaly of the universe that will only ever happen once. But, like, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that there are no other... Because, like, we've found human-suitable planets. And, like, you know, so there might be other, like, almost people out there, you know? Or there might be some strange aliens that we have no idea about. If you want to be strict about, like, what is an alien and what isn't, you know, if you don't count, like, sentience and you just count, like, life from from, like, other worlds, then yeah, no, absolutely. Like, that's out there. We know it. We found, like, Mars plants or some shit, haven't we? Like, we've seen plant life on other planets, but, like, does that really count? You know? I feel like it won't really start counting until we see, like, alien fauna of some kind. Like, I don't really think it'll click with people that, like, life is out there. Because, like, people are like, oh, we only get one Earth. And it's like, yeah, sure we do. But, like, there are a million planets that'll be habitable out there somewhere. It's just that we can't reach them. I'm sure if we could, we'd really, really be doomed. Because corporations would have bled those dry, too. Anyway, not to get on my bullshit. I don't want to be here all day talking about aliens and how fuck capitalism and whatnot. It's not a subject I particularly want to bore everybody with today. Let's see, let's edge this up here. Yeah. And then here as well. Yeah, now we got like a nice clean section, and then we're gonna leave that dirty and tackle the table and everything along with the ground. Alright. Back to it then. But no, yeah, I like how they start you in this game with like, just clean this van real quick, no problem, and then, hey, clean this entire backyard. Like, this is one of the more open, large areas, if I remember correctly. Like, you get other stuff, like the skate park level, eventually, and like the playground level. Especially the skate park level, though, where it's like, this is just so much to clean, you know? And it's like, yeah, sure it is, but... This is a lot for, like, a starting area. Hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't edge this up here. And get rid of this, like, interior line. Dunzo. Let's go. Okay, let me edge that out. Bam. Alright, now we can continue following this little pattern I've set for myself. I don't know how often I'm going to stream this game. I really don't. Because, again, it's just something to clear my head and get me back focused. You know, a little time waster, a little time waster. Definitely something a little more chill. I've always thought of myself as like, oh, funny streamer. But, like, maybe I'm just a chill streamer. Maybe I should just accept that. Because it seems like that's most of the content I put out. It's like, the thing about the Half-Life Marathon, right? Not to keep bringing Half-Life back to this. The thing about the Half-Life Marathon is that I really love Half-Life, and I want to share it with you, the audience. But the thing about that is it doesn't really fit all that well, because it's like, oh, Minecraft, chill little, like, block game. And then House Flipper, chill little house cleaning and renovating game. And then Half-Life, hateful, like, zombie killing video game, you know? Not chill in the slightest. So maybe, like, once the Half-Life Marathon is over, I just accept the fact that I'm going to be a chill game streamer. And play, like, sandbox games and shit. Because, like, maybe that's my area. Because I like those games, and I really enjoy streaming those games, because it's less, like... Because, like, I enjoy Half-Life. I really enjoy playing Half-Life. But everybody's played Half-Life, and everybody has had the same experience with Half-Life. I really enjoy playing and streaming Minecraft, and everybody has a different tale to tell with Minecraft. Because Minecraft, like this game, a little bit less with this game, obviously, because it's not exactly a sandbox. But, like, with games like Minecraft, everybody has their own story. And, like, they don't, like, oh, yeah, I got through Ravenholm, and then I fought the Combine on Highway 17 and shit. That's everybody's Half-Life 2 story. Whereas, like, everybody's Minecraft story will be different, because some people like different aspects of that game, and that game requires a lot of player input to be fun. And I feel like player input makes me feel like I'm making more content. Because every time I have to sit and watch a cutscene on stream, my immediate thought is just a very sarcastic, oh boy, now the game can play itself for me, and I don't have to, like, produce content for the next 5 minutes of the stream, you know? And it's like, yeah, sure, that's kind of the case. Like, for real, of just, like, you know, I'm not giving much player input beyond the occasional comment. And even then, I don't want to comment too much while I'm, like, I don't want to commentate too much over important story cutscenes. And so I end up being mostly silent there. And so it's just, you know, what if we played the game, but there was a rat in the corner of the screen the whole time, you know? And I don't want to do that so much. I like games with a lot of player input as far as stream goes. I like to experience things. I like experiences, but I don't know if they fit what I'm trying to do with stream, you know? And it's like, I'm not saying that people who stream games like that are lazy or uninspired or anything. It just, it doesn't seem like my type of content specifically. It's not for me, you know? And it's like, I'm gonna finish the Half-Life Marathon, because, like, we're so close to being done, and these are my favorite games these are some of my favorite games of all time. I definitely want to share them. But, you know, I don't feel like I'm going to miss a ton, you know? Like, I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like people show up for those as often live as they do games like House Flipper. House Flipper's been a big success, mind you, for me anyway. But people don't show up for that as often as they do Minecraft and House Flipper, and I feel like it kind of creates an identity crisis almost of just like, is this like the chill sandbox gaming guy, or is this the Half-Life guy? And it's like, I don't know, I feel like I could be more than one thing, but like, for the sake of a brand, I might want to narrow it a bit, and just be the fun little sandbox guy when it comes to the games that I play on stream. You know? Not saying that, like, from now until, you know, the end of time, I'm just going to be playing a few sandbox games and that's it. We'll obviously have, you know, the Half-Life Marathon finishing up. I wanted to play BioShock on stream at some point. I might reconsider doing that stream, depending on how the Half-Life stuff continues to perform. Because, like, Half-Life 2, in terms of, like, VODs, is doing great. Like, the VODs for that game do pretty good, and by pretty good I mean like 3 or 4 people watch 20 to 30 minutes on average of that, but like for each part I release, but like still, it's still more than 0 views on a VOD, you know. Let me get the underside of this table. New job available. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's get that all cleaned up. I'm thinking this might be the last job for this one, because this one's taking a minute, and we still got more to do. We might do one more small one after this, because we're only an hour in. Let's go ahead and navigate around here. Ooh, missed a spot. Missed a big spot. These chairs just don't want to come clean, man. I don't know what it is. Uh-huh. Not that chair. That one's clean. Not that one. That one's clean, too, looks like. Yeah. This one's dirty, though. This one I hadn't even started on, I don't think. Let's get that knocked out. Okay, where are we going? I think now that we've done this, we do the fence. Yeah, I think the fence is next up. It's gotta be, right? See, the fence is easy street. I don't mind doing this. Not one bit. But no, yeah, real quick. Okay. Had to check something. We're good, though. I feel like I'm gonna move more in a sandbox direction. Playing more sandbox games. Like, Gary's mod was fun for Mapper Days. Gary's mod's gonna be a heavy returner for Mapper Days, I can already tell. Because, like, there's so much content there to explore, and I had so much fun just wandering Gmod maps. And it was a nice, chill time, and that's one of the things that swayed me, was just that, like, I need to do more like, chilled out, you know, not like chilled out and like, because when I think chill stream, I think, oh no, I'm gonna have to be super mellow and super like non, how should I put this, non-energetic, and just like lose my energy in favor of being like putting an effort into being chill and soothing in the background. And it's like, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because like a lot of my friends consider themselves chill streamers, I'd say. And they have about the same energy level. Speaking of friends who are streamers, I have this really bad habit. And I say it's a bad habit when really it's not. It's just networking. It's just funny to call it a bad habit. I have this really bad habit of making friends with someone, and they happen to be a streamer, and I go, oh yeah, that's nice, that's cool, I'm glad I got to meet you, sick, and then we'll talk stream stuff for a while, and they'll talk about streaming in like a more grandiose way than I would, but not really letting on, and then I'll go to their social media after that conversation, and it's like, oh my god, this person has like thousands of followers, and here I am like scrounging to get to that initial 100. It's never concerning though to me. Though, because it's like, it's usually people who've been streaming significantly longer than me. And so it's like, yeah, if I keep my grind up, then we'll be fine. Like, this will come out just fine. And I won't have much of an issue at all. You know? And I'll be on their level in, like, a year or two's time, however long they've been streaming. And that's interesting. I don't like to compare myself to others too much, though. It's very sad. It makes me feel sad because every time I see somebody who's doing better than I am, who's been doing this longer than I have even, I just go, oh man, that sucks. That sucks that I'm not there yet and that I might not ever get there because I'm just not that talented. And it's like, and it's like then I get bogged down in like the luck aspect of becoming like a big streamer. And it's like, I just don't think I'm lucky enough to be seen by enough people. And even if I am seen by enough people, I don't think I'll do very well. And I get bogged down in my own shit a little too often. But no, I'm genuinely happy for all my friends who are more successful than me. And I'm happy to have them as friends. And obviously it doesn't hurt the channel to be friends with some streamers who are doing a little bit more. I don't know. I find myself to be a very friendly person when it comes to just talk to anybody, have a time, have a fun. It's just strange. It's just this strange like culture shock thing though to just go, "Oh yeah, that guy I was talking to, yeah, they have like 100 viewers per stream." Just around and kicking, like more than I could ever aspire to. It's always super interesting though, how like down to earth those people are. Considering like I've seen people have like fame go to their head over smaller numbers. And that's what I mean by this game is so lenient. It just took being able to clean that away from me. But not saying it would go to my head or anything. I'm just saying that I've seen people go manic and mad with power over less. So it's nice to see that some people have the presence of mind to go, I'm just a funny guy who streams stuff on the internet. I'm not like a proper celebrity, and even if I were, it wouldn't matter. Shouldn't affect, who you are as a person all that much. There we go. How about this mid bar? Is this mid bar fine? Nah, it's got some shit on it. We'll come around the other side and see what we can... Oh, wait, hold on. Get a couple new angles on this. There we are. Alright, that's the entire walkway and everything cleaned. Oh, we missed out on this entire siding here. Let's see. Let's do a final walk around, pressing tab the whole way. No, yeah, it looks like we're good. Alright, time to move on to the stuff out here, which will be an easy enough kind of wipe down, I should hope anyway. Oh, the seat counts differently. They've even marked this out to be part by part. Please don't tell me they've done that too heavily, because, yikes, if they have. Like, you want me to get down in the floorboard with that? Yeesh. But no, yeah, it's wonderful that I get to meet all these nice people. I don't want people to take me saying that I have a bad habit of doing that the wrong way. But it's like, sometimes I act above my pay grade. I don't know, I feel like I'm very good at networking. More so than I am good at making content. I feel like I'm very good at networking. I'm good at video editing. Both skills that I don't really need for my streams day to day. I need to do more group streams. Like, I need to get more people in on streaming with me, because I was just thinking about it last night. I'm funnier in a group. I feel like I'm funnier when I have someone or something to play off of. And I think everybody is, but like I feel like I specifically am much funnier when there's someone beside me also like bouncing off my stupidity. You know? 'Cause I don't know, maybe I get together with some folks and we do things. Maybe we bring the Kumba crew back in. I say back in, because we're going to do that No Man's Sky thing at some point. I don't know when, because everybody's got work. It's very hard to schedule for No Man's Sky. Because I was just thinking about how I released the first part of that weeks ago. And now I've still yet to, like, do a part 2. But we're supposed to be figuring out when would be a good time to get in and get it done, you know? Because in that time, Jed's decided to put off streaming again. I don't think... Alright, I don't want to say this publicly, because I don't want... Like, this is no hate toward Jed, but I genuinely don't think Jed will ever get around to streaming. Like, I don't think it's... I just don't think it's something that Jed would get around to, considering they stream occasionally, but I feel like they're getting a little too, like... As private conversation has gone... I feel like they're getting a little too bogged down with, like, their work and whatnot, and so they're having to, like, pass that off, you know, as just like, oh, well, I'll stream eventually, but I don't think I could stream right now anytime soon, you know, because of work. And that's, like, that's fine. If you gotta work, you gotta work. Whatever. But, like, then there's, like, oh, but if I stream, I want to stream on a schedule, but streaming on a schedule doesn't really work while I have work, you know. I can't really come up with a schedule because they have them, like, on any hours they need someone there for that no one else can make it, you know? Just the shifts that nobody wants to take, you know? And so it's very scattered of just, like, not really able to say that they can work a specific day or time because that's just not how that works, you know? And so they're having to put it off for that. And I don't know, and it's like, that's a perfectly reasonable reason to not stream anytime soon. But I don't know, I know Jed, and I feel like I know Jed fairly well, and I feel like they will not get around to streaming anytime soon. You know? Like, I feel like Jed streaming will become a meme of just like, hey, remember when, you know, Jed said they were gonna stream with us? I don't know. Jed's a nice person to have around for stream. You know, I like having Jed by my side to bounce off of, you know, but I don't feel like what do you say? I don't feel like I am entirely, you know, going to be all right with, like, when Jed starts streaming. When it comes to, like, not that I'll have any problem with it. I worded that very, very poorly, but I don't think, you know, I think once Jed starts streaming, I don't think they are gonna be all right, is what I meant, because God, I really flubbed that one, huh? But I don't feel like they're gonna be all right once they start streaming, because they already have a pretty hectic schedule as it is. I feel like that's gonna be a little too much, but, like, hey, leave them up to it. Jed's a big fella. They can handle themselves. I was gonna say big boy, but big boy sounds a little condescending. Jed can handle it, is my point. I just, Knowing Jed and knowing how they are about getting around to things, when they say they'll get around to them, I wouldn't hold my breath on them getting around to streaming. And again, this is no hate toward Jed. Everybody has those things that are like, oh yeah, I'll get around to it, and then they just never do. But, like, this just seems like one of those a bit to me. I don't know. What else we got here? We got this little piece of trim that I want to get it cleaned. It's nice being able to trace these out. It's very satisfying. Feels like one of those mobile game ads, you know? Where is all the dirt on this thing? There we go. Alright, then we got this, this, and that. Alright, let's go ahead and knock this out. God, I hate to think about soaking this thing. But, like, it's gotta be waterproof, right? They've left it outdoors. Here's hoping it's waterproof anyway. Because if it's not, that's not my problem. I don't know, there are just some surfaces in this game that they make you power wash that really don't feel very power washable. Like, this doesn't feel like this would be very effective. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I've never power washed one of these things before. Not sure the devs have either, mind, but, you know. I sometimes sit and think about the sound design of various games and go, how in the heck did they get that? Like, the noises for the power washer. Like, hitting things. What did they do for that? Like, did they just, like, run a sink really hard, or... Let's go. There we are. Check around the back. Let's get these sides. But no, yeah, I feel like I'd be funnier if I had a little sidekick. Little friend alongside me to help me stay on topic in quiet moments like this. I don't know. Maybe I play more multiplayer games. Maybe that's what I do. Hey, maybe I bring Jed in on the whole, like, power wash sim thing. Mayhaps. Maybe they'd be interested. I can get up there from here for sure. Yup. Ooh, that was smooth. Now to finish up here. That was so sloppy. Alright, let's wash away all this. And we'll start in on this side. But no, yeah. I think this game will serve as a nice in-between. For the, like... Because Homelands 2 starts on Monday. I still don't know if I'm allowed to talk about Homelands 2. I am allowed to talk about Homelands 2. They were talking about it on Twitter earlier. Great. I can finally do that. I have a whole, like, theme set out for myself. I've got a bunch of stuff like that. I can't wait. As for Forgotten Lands worries me slightly. Under nuclear fission, I just know how to cut off a gag. Family Guy, Peter Griffin. What are you saying to me? I feel like you just cast some sort of, like, word vomit spell upon me. Let me go get the stepladder. Jesus. No, give me. F to pick it up? Alright. If you say so. Then I should be able to use that to jump right up here. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, right, because I've got, like, a whole layout planned and a whole, like, theme and everything. I've already picked out an area. I'm already in the process of designing the base for next time. And that starts this upcoming Monday, so don't miss that if that's of interest. Let's see. What else do we have here? Because we gotta finish this, then we got that shed over there, and then we got that. So a whole lot to be done here. So I was hoping I could just make the jump again, because I already did it once. But it's too bad for me, I guess. Alright, let's get this half of the underside going. Come on, wash it away, wash it away. Oh, hey, I didn't finish that chain, I guess. Oh, and there it goes. All right, right here. Oh, wow, I didn't do this whole side, huh? This whole thing. Somehow missed it. Hey, there we go. No longer missed. Okay. I think that's done. And now we can go ahead and start on this little shed out back here. Let's go. Hey-oh, door clean. Because, like, I don't know about Forgotten Lands, though. I really don't. I've been focusing on Homelands 2 so much that I haven't really thought much about Forgotten Lands. For those who don't know, Forgotten Lands is the lore SMP that a few friends are working on that I said I would be a part of. That I'm honestly starting to, like, maybe regret saying I'd be a part of it. And, like, don't take that the wrong way, obviously, but, like, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that, like, Homelands has my attention at the moment, and I'm not sure I'd be able to keep up, really. But I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna, like, cement myself as something of more of a background character, I suppose. Doing my own little arc. And then, Homelands will still continue to have most of my attention, probably. I feel like, though, once I get started with Homelands and get to work on the base, I feel like after that, like, initial, like, planning period for Homelands is over, then Forgotten Lands can have my attention 100%, and then we can figure that out. Because I still don't know where I stand in Forgotten Lands, because I came up with a few character ideas. One of them I'm really attached to. I don't want to give too many details on stream, but, like, I've yet to, like, sort out Forgotten Lands and just where I need to be on that. Because, honestly, I'm down to be wherever T puts me. Like, I'd very much like to just be in, you know, without having to put a terrible amount of thought into it. Because, again, I haven't done any lore SMP or, like, modded stuff, really, on stream, and so I don't know where I'd begin to delve into that. But, hey, maybe things will be great. Maybe I'll actually sit down and get it sorted, and I'll be super excited about it. Who knows? Because, like, I'm not any less excited about it or anything. I just, you know, I worry. I worry. Probably completely unnecessarily, but I worry anyway. We do a little worrying. Ah. Forgot that. Okay, onward to the back then. Sort of edge them up. Give myself a perimeter to work in. Flatten that. See what I can do about this side, and then we'll see what we can do about that side afterward. Oh man. Alright, I'm thinking our second half, though, with House Flipper is going to be a little short. I'm thinking we do another short one where we just take down a few of the excess jobs that aren't flipping a house entirely. And we just do that for like an hour and then call it. Because again, I'm not super in the mood to do a long one today. Because, like, of course I could go long. Probably shouldn't, though. Because it is very hot, and I have to turn the fan off so that the mic on stream doesn't pick it up. And so I have to just kind of sit here and sweat it, which is why these summer streams end up being shorter. Sadly. But hey, nothing to complain about really beyond that. Okay, nothing on the underside. Great. Let's go ahead and get this sorted. Oh, wow. Well, that's that then, Let's get this ceiling done. Or this roof, rather. Ceilings are on the inside. Don't want to get that confused. It's nice that we have an English word for that distinction, at least. Ha! There we go. But no, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, despite how quiet it can get. This was honestly my listen to a podcast or audiobook and play a game for a while, and I feel like it serves that purpose extraordinarily well. As far as stream games though, it's a little quiet, it's a little dull. But again, good practice for just chatting. Getting better at doing that specific thing and filling dead air. Because I like to consider myself pretty darn good at filling dead air once I get onto a topic. Just, you know, it's hard to find something. Thinking about Sonic Origins and its release sometime tonight. Probably a midnight release, right? Probably. I should hope so. If it does end up being a midnight release, I'll probably buy it and play through it tonight. Or play through some of it tonight. Not on stream, obviously, because I won't be streaming that late. But it'll be a fun off-stream game, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead and deal with that. Again, metal surfaces in this game being super annoying. Aha! There we are. Is that job done? I think that might be job done. Let's see. What are we missing? Gas supply. Gas supply, doghouse roof. We'll start with gas supply. I think that's right over here. I keep trying to use tab like I would in House Flipper. There we are. Alright, doghouse roof is way over here. Doggy house. Ah, I'm just missing little specks here and there. I didn't get this little lip here. Check out the back. Did I miss that there too? I did. What else we missed? Stepping stones, 11 of 12. Which stepping stone did I miss? This one? Done. It's a bunch of little stuff like this toward the end. Garden table. Again, I keep pressing tab. I might need to rebind that. Where at? Oh. I see where at. Oh, well that counted. Okay, I thought I missed a lot more that it wouldn't count. 98. Swing sofa chains. Let's see, I missed you. There we are. This is a very satisfying portion, just going and swing sofa cushions. Let's go ahead and hit him with one of these. Get that underside there. But this side, oh yeesh, a very dark spot there. Dunzo. Is that everything? Oh, no. 68% on hanging planters. Alright. Let's go check out these hanging planters. I got that one. You get this one? Yes. What this one? No. Oh my, you are very dirty. Absolutely covered in it. There we are. And tab. Oh, not tab. Again, Jesus. Maybe I rebind. Fence posts? I'm missing a fence post? Ah, I see. Done. What else we got? Flower bed edgings. Did I not finish this one? I guess not. Well, there we go. Scrolling down again. Step edgings. Oh no, step edging. Where are we going? Gotta... Ah! I bet it's like this, huh? There's dirt all in there. That was it. Okay. Escape! Now let's watch the time lapse, shall we? Ah, looks so nice cleaned up like that, doesn't it? Very nice, very nice. Alrighty. And that'll put us at about an hour and a half of this. I think that'll do us for the first half of the stream here. We're going to head over to our BRB. And we'll do what the BRB is for and be right back. I'm going to run an ad real quick. If you don't want to see the ad, you can always hit that subscribe button, and that will prevent you from seeing any future ads. If you have Amazon Prime, it's absolutely free. What else? Oh yeah, you get emotes for it. You get cool emotes for it that you can see in your emotes tab, kind of grayed out, but they're there. But that'll do us for the House Flipper segment. I'll be back in just a moment. Or that'll do us for the PowerWash segment. I'll be back in a moment with House Flipper. That's what I meant. Yeah, there's some emotes. Have a good one, everybody, watching on the VOD, because that ends here. As for the stream, enjoy the ad, enjoy the jams. I'll be right back.